I'm still dressed. So I had a really weird order. My very last order, I got a $62 order tax. And I went to go deliver it, and it was like 1.2 miles. And the guy comes out and he was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Did you not order Walmart?" And he's like, "No, I didn't." And I was like, "Well, do you have like a wife or somebody that would," because I asked him what his name was because I still had it on there as and whatnot. Yeah, he was like, "I didn't order anything." So I'm like, "Okay, well, I don't know," but I showed him the address. I showed him the name. He's like, "That's my name. That's my address. Or I'm obviously here, but I didn't order this." And I'm like, "Well, do you have a wife? Do you have kids? Whatever." He was like, "Well, I mean, I do have a wife, but she wouldn't have ordered this type of stuff." So I took a picture, and he said that he was going to hit up Walmart and see what was going on, because he said that he had a weird charge on Cash App. And I was like, "Well, I don't know." I was like, "Well, if it was I feel like if it was fraudulent, they would have ordered it not to him, they would have ordered it to them." I bet it was his wife, probably. That's what I think. I think it's probably his wife, because it was a lot of like girl stuff and guy stuff. It was a lot of personal care stuff and like household stuff. So I bet you his wife accidentally ordered it to where he works and she didn't tell him. I bet you. Hi, Nispa. So I don't know, but I bet you that's what happened. His wife probably ordered it because it was shampoo, conditioner, soft soap, hand stuff for stuff, medicine, just like random shit. Kaylee, you're quitting YouTube? You're quitting YouTube, Latoya? I had an order for a Latoya today. It reminded me of you. But yeah, I don't know what that, it was so confusing. I just took a picture and I left. That's all I'll say. But it had a bunch of like smelly stuff and laundry detergent and lotion, all that kind of stuff. So I bet you it was his wife and she didn't tell him. She probably was meant to have it delivered to her house and not say anything. Did I leave? It wasn't food. It was a grocery order. It was a Spark. So he was going to call up there and see what was going on. Otherwise, I guess someone will come and pick it up. I don't know. Not my problem. I did what I was supposed to do. I did what I was supposed to do. That's all I can say. I put the number in there, and the instructions were weird. It was like, just leave outside my door. It says something like, leave outside my door and don't disrupt me or don't disturb me or something. It was weird. I took a screenshot of it, and I was so confused on the order. At this point, like, I don't really care. Like, even if the tip doesn't come through or whatever, I don't even care at this point, because it was only 1.2 miles away. It was only 20 like some items, 27 items. Like, I just don't care, to be frank. Like, even if it stays at the base pay, which I think the base pay was $20 or so. Yeah, it was like $20. I'll be okay with it. People took my mod. Who took your mod, Latoya? Hold on 1 second. I'm missing stuff. It is National Corned Beef Day. What do you mean, corned beef? That could be it. Look, I don't know. It was just a weird situation. I never had somebody say they'd never ordered it. But if that's fraud, that's not my problem. I did the job. If it was a fraudulent charge, that's up to the bank. And the fact that he said he had a suspicious charge on Cash App, and the fact that he wasn't calling there or whatever, I don't know. Anytime I see a suspicious charge, I get on the phone. So I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Hey, no, you're fine, Tax, you're fine. Oh no. Hi, Frank. Frank, did you hear my story about that 60-something order, that $62 order? So I shopped the order. It only took me like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It was all personal care and household stuff. There was no food, no nothing like that. So I get there, and it has a weird, I'm going to read it verbatim what it says, because I have to drive to Fulton now. It says, please leave the items outside my door and don't disturb me. A 5-star rating awaits. Enjoy your day. And I was kind of like, it was kind of a weird thing to say to me. I was kind of like, that sounds weird. But anyways, I was like, whatever, maybe it's just like antisocial. I ain't worried about it. So I drop everything off at the door, and the guy comes out, and he's like, yeah. He goes, what's this? I'm like, I just do what the app tells me. So I show him the message, I show him the address, and he's like, that's me. It's his name. I won't say his name, but it was his name. He's like, that's me. That's my name. But what is this? He was like, I didn't order this. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know anything about all that. And so I was asking him, do you have a wife? Do you have a daughter? Do you have a mom that could have ordered it on your card under your Walmart Plus account? And he's like, no. Well, I said, I don't know. And then he told me that he had some type of Cash App charge that he wasn't sure about. And I was like, that's a lot of items. It was probably at least $300 to $400 in items. And secondly, if it was fraud, why would they send it to you? I mean, that's the whole point of a fraud, is you get the items. Why would they send it to you? So I was like, I'm pretty sure, just based on the items that was in the order, I'm pretty sure his wife ordered them and didn't tell him. Yeah, and I think she probably forgot to put the address, or forgot to change the address. And so it went over there instead of the house. Do not disturb me with my order. I don't know, it's just a really weird, the way it said was like really weird. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm honestly not. It was a bunch of household stuff, and it was a bunch of like girl stuff, like shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, tampons, medicine, kid medicine, just stuff like that. It wasn't like anything strange. I don't know how to explain it. So it wasn't like anything that would be like, okay, this is like, it wasn't extravagant items. It wasn't like, let me get the most expensive thing. It was, I mean, if my husband found out if I bought all that stuff, I'd probably be not happy. So that's what I think happened. Sneaky, sneaky wife. Yep. And she didn't want him to know, but she did give a large tip. I don't know. I said, well, he said that he was going to call Walmart and see what's up. And I said, I don't know. You want to call your wife first. But that's what I think happened. It is what it is. And he was kind of like surprised because he was like, what is all this? And I'm like, I even showed him the address. I showed him the address. I showed him his name. And he was like, well, it doesn't really make sense. Because if somebody was to use your card fraudulently, they wouldn't send it to you. They probably wouldn't even have your address. So they probably would just like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. If it doesn't make sense, it's probably not true. We'll just say that. So I don't know. I gotta switch my zone. How's everybody's day, Mav? How are you? Yeah, no, like it did have a big tip. It was like $42 or $43. I mean, I guess if it is fraud, I mean, he got the items, so he can just return them. I mean, I still did the job, so. It is what it is at the end of the day. Been a busy, busy day. How about you? I went to Tupelo today. I did, let me see. I made $87 on Spark. On DoorDash, I think I made like $29 on Spark, or on DoorDash. I didn't make anything on Uber. And then I made $15 on Instacart. So like $130, $140. I still need to get to $280. $280 is my goal today. So I still need like $150. We'll see. There is an incentive. That's why I'm going to Fulton. There's an incentive for every order. Let's see if it's Shoppers or just any order. It's any order. For $3 extra for any order between 3 to 11. So hopefully we'll get a lot of shoppers over here. Tupelo definitely picked up on Walmart eventually, but the DoorDash is still a little iffy over there because a lot of the restaurants are still not open. They just got the McDonald's opened over there today because it was closed this morning. So $150 from 2 to 8. So that's like what? Or 3 to 8 rather. It's 5 hours, $30 an hour. We'll see. Luckily with Tupelo coming back over there on DoorDash, it'll get busier over there. It'll be busier over there, so then the people that were in Fulton or Amory will move on. And then tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to Amory. This person's going like 60 and a 70. Tomorrow I'm going to Amory in the morning, and then I'll be in Fulton all day tomorrow. In 6.5 hours. Gotcha. Hi, Hishan. How are you, Hishan? How are you doing? Welcome in. So I don't know about that order, but is what it is all I can say. Oh, and I just got a tip, so now it's $92. Good morning. I'm not sure what your name is. The $12 promo helped a lot. You're good. I'm glad you're good. I'm currently driving over to Fulton, Mississippi. I think I just passed. What exit is this? Exit what? 94? I just passed? Hold on. Let me look at my DoorDash map. That's probably exit 94. It's either 94 or 97. I can't tell. Good afternoon, Ryan. How are you? Did you hear my crazy Spark story? So I shopped the Spark order, just my very last order, over in Tupelo. $62, 1.2 miles. It's going to a business, whatever. That's about like 30 items, 27 to 30 items. I don't remember the exact count. Anyways, it's all personal care items and household items. So I'm like, okay. I go over there to the personal care item. I get all the items over there. Get all the ones over in the household items. I go. I get it all bagged up. Put it in my car. You know, move on. And I drive over there. It's only like 2 or 3 minutes away. And I go. And it says a really weird thing. It says like, please don't disturb me. Just leave it outside the door. Don't disturb me. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. I don't care. It was just kind of weird how it was worded. It was just like, okay. Like, antisocial type of situation. Like, don't talk to me type of thing. Okay. So I set everything outside, and I take a picture, and this guy comes waltzing out, and he goes, what's this? And I'm like, oh, hi. I said, I have an order for, let's say, Jeremy. And he's like, oh, that's me. And I'm like, okay. He's like, but I didn't do this. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. So I ask him, like, do you have a wife? Do you have kids? Do you have anything? And he's like, well, I have a wife. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe you should call her and see if she opened. I didn't order anything. They ordered it. Anyways, I took a picture. I took the picture, and I was about to leave when he came up to me, and I showed him the address. He's like, yeah, that's my name. That's my address, and I'm here. And he's like, well, I did see a unauthorized charge or whatever on my Cash App card. And I'm like, look, I don't know anything about it. And he verified it was him. And so he's like, well, I'll just have to call Walmart. And I'm like, well, I don't know. What I think happened, and I can't verify this, but what I think happened is probably his wife probably ordered it and accidentally ordered it to his place of business instead of home. Drop shipper? What does that mean? Hi, Drain, how are you? And whatnot. It probably didn't tell him. Either that or it was somebody who is really horrible at being fraudulent and still ordered it to the person that actually owns the car. Or he was just lying and hi Lisa, how are you? I don't know. All I know is that I did the job, and that's all I care about. At the end of the day, that's all I care about. If it gets returned back to Walmart, that's not my problem. That's all I will say. If it's fraudster that I ever saw. Because how do you steal somebody's card information and then still send it to the person? The person that you're supposedly not sending it to. Okay. Speaking of fishy, hi Lisa, how are you? Hey, 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 hey. Lisa. No. Am I good now? Can you hear me? Hi, Colette. I can see you now. Your comment was not there. Now it's there. Because I did not see your comment before. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Lisa is my BFF, and it's fine. I went home after 43 bucks. Something feels weird today. Maybe it's a bad weather, tons of traffic. Just got an order. I think everybody's been feeling weird because Tax, when his life, he was looking weird. That's all I have to say. He was looking a little weird, and he said he felt off. Hopefully you can see me. Let's see. I'm gonna check on my phone. I can't see. Hardly. Not. Maybe it is working. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm here in Bolton now. You hear me? Okay. I just wanted to make sure, Lisa, because I am in Fulton and I just put on the hotspot. I just got her. Alright. How is everybody today? How is everybody doing today? Ooly. Oh, Lord. Oh, my wrist is bothering me. Alright, we got everything. Well, a lot of people are saying they've just been feeling down lately. A lot of people have just been, like, you know, feeling it. I don't know what it is. KFC, Taco Bell. I haven't heard from Heather in a minute. I haven't seen her in the lives, or any of the other lives. Fulton, the home of the Indians. That's what it says. I never even noticed that before. I sat down after work. This was a mistake. And once you sit down after work, you kind of just don't get back up. Okay. Ow. Next week, I'll be back at work. So, Lisa, right before I took that shopping order that I just told you about, I got an order for like 43. Have I seen Borderline Dasher? I have messaged her on Snapchat, and she's doing okay, but she's dealing with some stuff. I got this $43 order for 30 bags of charcoal, And they told me that I couldn't fit 30 bags of charcoal in my car. And I said, what? And I told him, I said, why do you get to tell me what I can or can't fit in my car? I was Walmart shirt in the red. All day would be an AR blender. And I know the 10 stop order is still going around. Yeah, it was the loaders. And I was just like, what? It just to me feels like, let me make the determination. And it wasn't like the big bags, it was only the 8-pound bags. And they canceled it. The first time they canceled it on me, they didn't even see what car I had. Spark is hit or miss, is the best way I can say. Woohoo, I have a 5 p.m. phone interview with MedSpeed. You deliver with their vehicle? Yeah, that's what I said. I said, if there's been times like, for example, one time they told me that I couldn't fit a 50-inch TV, which I was like, well, let me see. Because I could put my seats down. Anyways, they refused, so I was like, whatever. Anyways, I got one on a shopping order, and I can fit a 50-inch TV if I put my seats down. So, to me, it's just like, what you think I can fit and what I can fit is two different things, in my opinion. So it just bothers me when people say stuff that they don't even allow. So it just bothers me. I don't know. Wow. Frank, are you still trying to find a W-2? That's crazy. How long have you been looking for one? Soccer moms can have the wet dirt roads today. Soccer moms. Soccer moms. My acceptance rate is now down to like 10%. He can't find it because he never worked. What? What's my Spark AR? Hold on. Like 15% maybe. Let me look. 17%. I have a 17% acceptance rate. I had 100 a couple weeks ago because like they had like a situation where like the thingy wasn't working right. The acceptance rate wasn't working right. But I went right back down to, yeah, I get jobs. Look. See? Yeah. Even when I had even lower, I was making, look, let me show you. This is Christmas time. Well, this is how much I was making. This is what I made during Christmas time. This is the worst. But I didn't work Monday. Most of the day, and I didn't work Tuesday. Half of the day. Yesterday I worked the full day. This is in Tupelo. And I also have $116 in tips pending. So it just depends on your market. But I have to remember Tupelo, and in my market in Tupelo there is 3 Walmarts and 1 Sam's Club. Hi Island Ghost, how are you? It's 2 o'clock. Oh no, it's 3 o'clock right now. My phone, my car didn't update. I don't know how to get it to update the time. I'm getting an order. We're gonna do this. $6, 2 miles. We'll do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we'll definitely do this order. Doing great. How are you doing? I am good. Our drop time's different. My drop time in here it seems to be like 32 or 34. That's when I get orders at this Walmart. At the other Walmart, in the other Walmarts, it's at 30 minutes after the hour, but there are also like orders that come out at 44 as well. But it's a bigger city, so like Tupelo has 3 Walmarts, but it encompasses like 11 cities. So there's more, like you could just do Walmart there and not anything else. And you'll be good. I don't know what the hell this freaking Jeep is doing, but they done lost their mind. That's all I can say. I don't think they know what they're doing. No, I guess they're going to Taco Bell. Explains a lot. But the Sam's Club and all of those all are 30 minutes after that. It's really easy. On the weekends, you can bounce between different stores. And it'll be okay, but during the weekdays you're probably gonna try to find one store and kind of work out of that one. I choose the north one because it's right next to Sam's Club, and it just seems to be the better of the 3. Yeah, so I won't do curbsides mainly. I won't do most of the curbsides. At one of my stores, I won't do curbsides because they just are not reliable by any means. I've been burned by them too many times. So I only do shopping orders over at that store. And the other 2 I'll do curbside if it makes sense, but most of the curbsides in that market are horrible. I mean, you might as well just do shopping orders. I mean, the curbsides are freaking horrible over there. Like, I'm talking 30 miles. I got one order and it was like 13 miles. That was probably the lowest of the mileage I saw today. I think I might have saw a 10-mile order. But that is like the norm in Tupelo. That's why I just don't mess with the curbsides, because they're just too many miles. You might wait till later to go out. I really want to get my acceptance rate up to 50%. But going to Tupelo today made it go down to 11%. Nope. That's like the main orders that go out of Tupelo. I mean, you might, but they always tack on another order. This person just decided they're just gonna walk through the road because traffic doesn't matter. We're just gonna walk our lazy ass across the street and just, if we get hit, we get hit. It's just part of the job. I'm getting another DoorDash order. An additional $2.51 for an additional 165 feet. What do you guys think? Alex? Hero? Should I do an additional 251 for an additional 165 feet? What do you think? Nah. We're not doing that. Alright, we're here. Alright. This person ordered 3 sweet teas and 1 thing of cheese. Literally, look. They ordered a pound of cheese and 3 sweet teas. Hopefully they have cup holders. Because if not, I'm gonna have to put you all in my pocket. Alright. Oh, how cheesy to be sweet. I know. It's the only thing I think of when I see that order. Hi. I'm good. I'll order for Shelly. Yeah.
Not cheesy.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can move this. Should be. Thank you. Have a good day. Alright. I got it. I don't know if you guys could see me. Okay. It's only 3 minutes away. We can do it. Oh, I forgot to charge. Okay. I forgot to charge my phone. If your chick come close to me, she ain't going home where you supposed to be. What? What you talking about, Bobby? Huh? What? You're gonna steal my chick? It'll be very hard. Be very hard for you to steal my chick, considering my chick doesn't exist. You know that? I used to talk to a chick before I met Josh. Her name was Candace. But, I don't know, I haven't talked to her in a long time. Hey Deb, how are you? How are you doing, Deb? That's fax, no printer. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Lordy lord. Did you work today, Deb? I don't think I saw you on live. I was in David's live for the most of the time. We have a school bus. I was in David's live mostly today. David's live, what else was I in their live? Cold Killa turns summer into winter. What? Are you talking about a song? Or a few? How much did you make? How much did you make, Deb? Did you do EBT again, or did you just do Uber? Him and who else was live? Tax was live for a little bit, and Matt. Just Uber, gotcha. That's not bad, especially if you're just doing what's it called? Errands with it. I got one Uber order in Tupelo today. It was for $7 for 2 miles. Ones that I would take. And I was already at Takumi, and it was going in the complete opposite direction. And it was going to downtown, so I was concerned that it was going to be like a business, and then I had to look for it, so I decided not to do it. I have to take my jacket off, show my SpongeBob shirt. Alright, we're here. I'm just gonna turn into their parking driveway thing. My last Uber went to the hospital when my husband had an appointment, so I was there, so that worked out. Yeah, that does work out. How is your husband doing? I think you said he had a surgery recently. All right, I'm gonna get this fixed first. Drinks make me extremely nervous. All right, we got this. All right, $6. I have to sing it. Sing what? Who's having ketamine treatments? Got you. Oh, I've already made more money now than I did yesterday, the whole day. I made more money just in Tupelo. So, that just tells you. Alright, so I'm thinking about, in the future, I don't know, maybe going, I don't know, because the morning it seems like it's very dead in Tupelo. It's very dead in Fulton, for the most part. Not every time, but yeah. I'm going to Amory tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna see if that's a better place to work in the mornings. I'm trying to figure out, because even when I was in Tupelo every single day, it seemed like the mornings just really sucked there. Like, I didn't get any orders, I didn't get anything on Spark, didn't get anything there. So I'm trying to figure out where is the best to get money. Obviously on Tuesdays and Thursdays I have to go to Tupelo, because Tuesdays and Thursdays I work in Tupelo, and to drive to Fulton or Amory doesn't really make sense to me. But I'm trying to figure out to make the most money in my market. So I'm just trying to experiment. All my bills are paid at this point, besides my credit card. I just have to pay my credit card off, which I've already started doing. I just put $800 or $900 to my credit card, and I owe still like $2,000. So I haven't seen on here in a grip dashing in Memphis. Here's the thing, I can't leave the state, so I can't go to Memphis. Secondly, dashing in Memphis does not sound fun. Or are you talking about Nieces? Because if you're talking about Nieces messaged me the other day and said that she has some stuff going on. YouTube person? Nieces, is that who you're talking about? Because I don't know if there's anybody that does Memphis besides her. It's a guy who did Walmart Spark. I'll have to think about it. The thing is, I still can't go to. I can only go to Memphis in the summer. I couldn't go like on a daily basis. And Memphis is an hour and a half almost away from me, and it's not a good city. However, there is other markets. There's Holly Springs. That's north though. There's Holly Springs, and there's there's other cities up north. I just don't really like to go north. Hey Luke, how are you? I'll look them up. Okay. Little Caesars. $7, 8.2 miles. Doesn't even sound. And I'm pretty close to Little Caesars. So no, we're gonna skip out on that one. How is everything going in your areas? Hopefully better than mine. Am I reconnected now? I think it had like an issue. Can I sing the song? What song? You didn't tell me what song. Hopefully that's reconnected. I don't know. Let me look on my phone. Yeah, fine. I just, iPhone lost connection. I don't know that, I don't know that song, though. I don't know that song. Where's it from? Did you see this? Apparently, DoorDash has partnered with Klarna. So now U.S. customers can split their purchases into 4 installments, pay in 30 days, or pay over 6 to 36 months. Isn't that kind of crazy? DoorDash on Klarna? Yeah. That's what I said. I said, what the? People are actually, like, DoorDashing and putting DoorDash on. If you put DoorDash on payments or on any type of, like, where you have to pay interest, that's absolutely asinine. That is insane. You don't need to be ordering food. If you can't order food without having to do it in 4 easy installments or whatever, you probably shouldn't be ordering food. You probably should not be ordering food. That is what I'm just gonna say. And do a 3-month plan. Yeah, you should probably not order DoorDash and get yourself a budget and order Spark. I don't know what to tell you. I really just don't know what to tell you on that. That is absolutely crazy. That anybody would order food and then put it on a 6 to 36 month plan. How much DoorDash are you ordering? Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. It might pause the stream, but it'll be alright. I'll be back. Hi, David. Oh, hold on, let me connect my phone back. Hey, David, how are you? I don't know if you guys can see me now. Hi, David, how are you? How are you? That's when I gotta reevaluate my life choices. Yeah, you definitely need to you gotta definitely reevaluate your life choices if you have to go and get Klarna. Stuck in traffic, but I'll be at 123, so not a bad day. How was it over there? Austin, did you hear what I said about my last order in Tupelo? With the guy telling me that he didn't order anything. Alright, so my last order I told you was 82, was $62. Um, when I get there, drop the order, it's all personal items, and it's all, it's personal care items, and it's like household items, so I'm like, okay, it's weird, but whatever. Anyways, I shop the whole order, I get there, and I go to, drop the order off. It's only like 1.2 miles away. So I'm like, whatever. It says a really weird note. It says just to like leave at the door. Don't like disturb them. Don't do anything. Okay, just leave at the door. Don't disturb them. Whatever. And so I'm like, okay, that's kind of a weird way to say that, but antisocial maybe. I don't know. Well, as I get there, I drop everything off. I take a picture. The guy comes out and was like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, well, you are whatever their name is. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, I had a delivery to this address with your name. And he's like, well, I didn't order it. And I'm like, I don't know. I straight up don't know. And he's like, oh, well, I'll just bring it in and I'll call Walmart. And I looked at him, I said, do you have a wife or like anybody that has like access to your card or whatever? And he's like, well, I did see a suspicious charge on my Cash App card. And I'm like, look, I don't know anything about it. I'm just here to deliver the order. That's the only thing I can do. You can call Walmart, and if like, I guess if it is like not something you ordered, then go ahead and return it. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, I don't know. You're at the DMV for a day trip. Yeah. Is it smart to use ChatGPT as a therapist? In certain circumstances it might be, but I would suggest maybe seeing an actual therapist with it. Yeah. So I don't know. I just left it there. He brought it in and he's like, I'll call Walmart. And I'm like, well, you do that. Am I platinum? No. I am so far away from platinum right now. I'm literally at 10% acceptance rate on DoorDash. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I just said I don't know what to tell you. I don't really know. Like, I'm not gonna stress myself out over it. Like, so we'll see if the tip comes through. I'll know that it was his wife. If the tip doesn't come through, I'll know it was fraud. That's all I will say. I wasn't gonna deal with it because I had to get over to here, and I didn't feel like driving all the way back to the store just to return it. It really wasn't what I wanted to do. So, I'm over in Fulton now. I just did a $6 order for 2 miles. Hold on one second. I've got to take off my jacket because I'm about to swelter. Alright. We got my jacket. We got the SpongeBob shirt on today. And I'm going to tell you, David, how much I made. As of right now, I have made 1468. 135.61. Now, I don't include the tips that I have pending until the day after, as they can always change. But I do have $116 in tips pending still. So, I'm just letting you know. My back to the original spot. I did Tupelo this morning and this afternoon. I'm currently in Fulton right now. I have an incentive over here at the Walmart here in Fulton. So, I'm going to do that. Let me see my metrics. Gas isn't restored. It is getting there slowly. It's still not 100% over there. I will say. Definitely not anywhere close. Yes. I hope I hit my $280 goal. We'll see. At this point, we're just going to try to get as close to $1,500 as possible. Yes, they do have 24 hours to change it. It's not on Sam's Club. Sam's Club, they don't have an option to change it on Sam's Club, but on Walmart orders, yes. They have the 24 hours to change the tip. That's why they call it tip baiting. But yeah, right now I just did an order for $6 for 2 miles. It was literally 3 things of sweet tea. And a cheese dip. How often do I get tip baited? I don't really check anymore, to be frank with you, but it hasn't been for a while. We'll say that. And typically I'll look. But I have quite a bit of times. Not super recently. You just have to remember who it was, and you just don't do their orders anymore. So, hopefully we can get something new. Because I'm tired. Alright. Once those tips clear, then I'll have another extra additional $116. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I would have preferred the other order over this one. I don't know. It's the order that I had right before that was supposed to be an order that was going over to this zone. And it was supposed to be like it had like 30 bags of charcoal. But they said that my car wouldn't fit 30 bags of charcoal. Like the 8-pound bags. And I said, what? I don't know. I wonder if they have that pizza. Where is this going? Alright. We'll do this Wendy's order. It's going less than a mile. It's Wendy's though. Fuck. I wonder if they have a pizza place here, because I've been really craving pizza. That's not Pizza Hut, by the way. I don't really like Pizza Hut all that much. I don't know. I feel like they're very like, I don't know. Let me look. Let me see what's on. I think they had like yeah, they have a Pisons pizza, or Pisons pizza. They have that over there. I wonder what time Mad Dasher is gonna go live. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Probably around 5. I don't really like this Wendy's though, because they take too long. I wonder when they open today, or if they're open today. Let's see. I close on Thursday. We're closed for delivery. Oh, delivery. I was about to say. Oh, they're open today. I'm gonna go ahead and order a pizza from over there. Let's see. Maybe not cheese stick. What is that? That doesn't look like cheese sticks that I would eat. What? Whoa. I guess the sun is coming out from that way. That cheesy bread doesn't look right to me. Looks like they use like something weird. About 30 is usually when he goes live. I'm gonna hold on, yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go with spaghetti. Alright, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Alright, I'm gonna take y'all inside with me to Wendy's. Not so cold. I hope I hit my $280 goal too. I don't know if I will though. That's the thing. I don't know if I will. Well, we'll try. Luckily this is only food. No drinks. Hi, for Amanda?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You as well. This is going to Dollar General. It'd be funny if they sent me a Dollar General order. I ordered chili and chicken nuggets. Hopefully it won't be so cold tomorrow, but it's supposed to be cold in the morning. Alright, I ordered my pizza and I ordered spaghetti with it. I'm not worried about her. Look, looks like it's gonna rain. Look. Over here. Look at that. Oh, they said it was slightly busier than they thought, so now it is gonna be 4:16 before they have my pizza ready. Okay. Look at that. But yeah. Looks like it's gonna rain. I did get a little bit of good news with my health. My PFT was much better this time than it was last time. I don't know. That's a good thing. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I'll be right back. So, yeah. Hopefully we have better news the next time I do it. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully. Hey Lee, how are you? How are you? I'm just trying to wait until I'm hungry. Go get my order here in a little bit. But yeah. 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 Um, I think I'm gonna get off of live. Only because I just don't feel like I'm getting anxiety again. Really, really bad. Thank you, Ambrose. How are you? I'm just feeling very anxiety. A lot of anxiety today. Thank you, Ambrose. So I'm gonna get off of here. And I'm gonna wait for my food, and then I will see y'all if you guys are in Matt Dasher's live, or Matt's live, or Tawny's live, or whoever, Hero's live, whoever's live right now. You hustle a lot. Thank you, Joseph. I'm gonna go eat something, and I will be on tomorrow. I'll be in Amory. I'll be on in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, but I have a lot of anxiety. And I don't know. I didn't always have anxiety before doing lives, but I do now, and I think it's opening up too much to people. Um, I think that's where a lot of it comes from, is just being too open with things. David, it's okay. Um, and I've had a couple of things go on behind the scenes, just dealing with a lot of things. I really like going live. It's just I think I need to eat before I go live. I think that's what it is. I am myself. I try to be myself. I don't try to be anything different. Um, but yeah, do my thing. It's not really that. I do the same thing. It's just, I think I need to eat before I go on stream. Because I feel like when I don't eat before I go on stream, like I get really, really like low. I didn't eat today because I had that order and it kind of threw me off. And then I wanted to get over to Fulton as soon as possible so it wouldn't end my life. Or my life. So it wouldn't end my dash over here. And I wanted to get over here before 3 o'clock because I wanted to make sure that I would get any orders. But that's what I think it is, because this morning it was the same thing. It wasn't until I ate the hot Cheetos I felt better. So I think it's gonna be, and I have like yogurt at the house, so I should probably eat yogurt in the morning and whatnot before I go on live in the morning. And then when I go on live in the afternoon, I should eat before I go on live. I think that's what it is. So I'm just like low energy. When I don't eat previous to it. Because I used to live stream like 12 hours a day. And now I get so much anxiety just doing like 3 or 4 hours. Like this one is only an hour and 30 minutes and I already got like anxious, like super duper anxious. And that's why I haven't been living as much, because I just get so much anxiety. And I'm not like, I don't get that much anxiety. Like normally I don't get that much anxiety. And when I stopped living as much as I did, and I actually joined people's lives and interacted that way, it was much better. So I will see y'all in Daniel's live, or in Matt's live, or I will see you over in Heroes or whoever's live. But I'm gonna get off of here. Try to focus on my delivery and whatnot. But I will see y'all tomorrow on live, early in the morning, 6 o'clock most likely, because I'll be driving to Amory. And Amory's kind of far away from my house, so. Thank you, Joseph. I'll see y'all later. Bye.